Hello, everyone. I'm Max from Real Estate Hunter USA, and today I'll be telling you about those quiet corners of Oklahoma that nobody talks about, but everyone should know about. You're paying thousands of dollars in rent monthly, right? When you wake up in the morning, before you even take a sip of your coffee, you think about that number that came out of your bank account. Here are 7 houses in front of me today that will completely turn that calculation upside down. Today, I will show you the golden opportunities of Oklahoma. This state, which people often overlook and is overshadowed by major cities, actually contains America's best-kept secret opportunity right now. Starting at $194,000 and dropping down to $80,000, this list includes homes that will truly make you pause and take a second look. Our list today goes from most expensive to least expensive, so the best deals for you might be at the end. Therefore, grab your tea or coffee and watch the video all the way to the end, because each house is more amazing than the last. No HOA fees, no income tax worries, and on top of that, the annual property tax per house is sometimes even lower than a meal bill. Before we get to the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's take a look at these houses together. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,640 square feet, detached garage for 2 cars. This house in Stroud, Oklahoma, is a Craftsman-style home built in 1925. Located right in the middle of Route 66, the town through which the most legendary road in the United States passes. Just this detail alone is enough to make one pause and take notice. In those years, construction quality was superior. That is, the walls breathed and the floors didn't creak. And this house is just like that. The first thing that will catch your eye when you enter is the crystal door handles. Authentic details that have remained in place since 1925. Of course, there's also the telephone niche, a small custom-made niche for homes during that era. You can no longer find such details in new buildings, which is why this is an irreplaceable value. This house has preserved that character intact. The house has antique-colored dark oak parquet flooring throughout. The interior has been refreshed with paint, and the high ceilings, built-in cabinets, and green kitchen cabinets are eye-catching details. It may sound strange, but when you look at the photos, you feel that warmth. The master bedroom features an ensuite bathroom with double sinks and a walk-in shower. There's a nice, comfortable area. When we look outside, we see a cedar shingle roof and a large veranda. This house, which has a detached garage for 2 cars, is situated on an 8,398 square foot lot. It is within walking distance of Foster Park and the swimming pool. Stroud High School is only a few minutes away anyway. There's also a Route 66 nostalgia vibe in town. People come to town just to walk these streets on weekends. You breathe in that atmosphere without paying an extra dime. Stroud is exactly halfway between Oklahoma City and Tulsa. You can easily reach both cities. All the amenities of a big city are available, but no one disturbs you in front of your house. Everyone in the neighborhood knows each other, and the state agent sums it up like this: everyone here knows everyone else. How reasonable do you think this $194,000 purchase is? We continue the list. The next house is $5,000 cheaper and has been completely renovated inside. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,630 square feet, completely renovated. Our second home is in the same town, but with a completely different story. This time, we are looking at a 2-story house built in 1910, and if you're currently thinking, old houses cause problems, just wait a moment. The owner of this house had all the major work done before moving in. The new HVAC system, i.e., the heating and cooling system, has been completely replaced. New water heater, new plumbing, repaired and reinforced beams, new subfloor. These are things that cause you trouble for years after you buy a house and cost you thousands of dollars. All of these problems have been solved before you. The interior feels open and spacious. The kitchen is equipped with renovated cabinets and up-to-date appliances. The flooring is new. Everything was done properly. No corners were cut with cheap materials. The floor plan is also well thought out. The transitions between the living area, kitchen, and bedrooms flow naturally. The 2-story structure offers you the chance to use the upper floor rooms as a quiet space, away from daily noise. The house is 1,630 square feet, has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It features a covered porch, and the price is only $159,900. Finding a house of this size, this quality, this thoroughly renovated, in Stroud at this price is not really easy. If you're buying your first home or looking for an investment property, this house fits both categories. Major expenses have been incurred, and minor touches are up to your taste. Moreover, the $5,000 price reduction has already been made, so the seller is firm and not waiting around. Right arrow, but wait. At the next house, the price drops even further. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,178 square feet, storm shelter plus workshop garage. Meeker, a quiet yet vibrant community just east of Oklahoma City. There's a lake, there's a park, there's a vibrant community right in the heart of town. And for the first time on this list, we see 3 bedrooms, a slick $157,900. The house was built in 1910, but its interior has been updated to modern standards. New flooring, fresh interior paint, and modern fixtures give the house a contemporary feel. The house comes with a spacious living area, dining room, and kitchen. The kitchen features a large counter and cabinet space, as well as a breakfast nook. Overlooking Meeker's quiet street, you can enjoy your morning coffee in this corner. There's one detail outside that is truly important: the storm shelter. In Oklahoma, there's a shelter to protect you from the effects of tornadoes during tornado season. Additionally, there's an electrified workshop/garage. This means you don't have to turn off the lights when working on projects in the evenings. This combination of both security and workspace in one unit is not commonly found at this price. Corner lot, mature trees, separate workshop garage, easy access to school, park, and Highway 62 and 18. No HOA, low taxes. Shawnee, OKC, and Tulsa are within short driving distance. The seller also offers a 1-year home warranty, so you can rest easy whether you buy it or not. Additionally, there's a $17,000 price reduction, the biggest discount on this list. Do you think $157,900 is a reasonable price for this combination, or could a better deal be found? When you see the next house, you can start searching for Chickasha on Google Maps. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,278 square feet, dual laundry plus storage. Chickasha, Grady County's growing, vibrant city that still retains its friendly small-town atmosphere. A real estate agent who has lived here for 50 years describes it this way: everyone helps everyone. When you hear this sentence, you can understand that people still care about each other here. This house is 1,278 square feet, has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and is priced at $140,000. At first glance, it seems simple, but it hides more beautiful details inside. The kitchen features a wooden countertop, a built-in buffet cabinet, and a corner bench for breakfast. Such kitchen details are usually added for extra cost in new buildings, but they are already included here. There are 2 separate laundry areas. In other words, daily life continues uninterrupted in this house. You know the morning rush in a large family, everyone running around here and there. This house is perfect for that. The roof was renovated 2 years ago. There's a 5-year-old HVAC system, and the plumbing is new. The kitchen includes a built-in refrigerator. So you're moving, you unpack your suitcase, and you're done. You don't have to do anything else. The garden is beautifully landscaped. There's a large warehouse building and separate vehicle parking shed. It is in a location providing easy access to shopping and daily needs. It is just minutes from downtown Chickasha, meaning everything you need, like markets, pharmacies, and restaurants, is within reach. There are no big box stores, but Chickasha has local shops, and shopping here feels completely different. 2 laundry areas, new roof, new HVAC, including refrigerator, $140,000. Do you think this could be one of the best deals on this list? Let's check out the others before making a decision. The next house is in Stroud, with a park within walking distance, and the price is $129,500. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,536 square feet, walking distance to school. We're back in Stroud, but this time it's a different kind of house. A large house measuring 1,536 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, priced at $129,500. This house is located on a corner lot, facing west. It sits on a large plot of land. Inside, there's a spacious living area, large-sized bedrooms, and plenty of storage space. Through your window, you see your own garden, not your neighbor's fence. There's a large, fenced-in backyard outside. It's an ideal place for children, for pets, for gardening, or just for sitting outside and listening to the silence. Mature trees and shaded areas give this house the feeling of, I want to live here. Many people pay much more to experience this feeling. Believe me, here, this feeling is included at a more affordable price. The biggest advantage is that it is within walking distance of the school and Ed Smalley Centennial Park. In the morning, you drop the kids off at school and walk back. In the evening, you take a stroll in the park. A daily routine is possible without driving. This house features a single-car garage, a service lane, central heating, and air conditioning. The listing agent describes it as a very popular property. This is not an empty statement. At this price point in Stroud, a 3-bedroom house with a large garden and a school within walking distance doesn't stay on the market for long. For $129,500, this amount of space and location advantage is truly not common. But believe me, the numbers for the next 2 houses are lower. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 975 square feet, 25 by 25 workshop, plus storage plus storm shelter. Rush Springs, this small Grady County town, which hosts a watermelon festival, is where the Chisholm Cattle Trail passes through and has declared itself the watermelon capital of the world. The local realtor says, people come here and never leave. A place where you savor the moment, not the speed. The house price is $95,000. When people see this figure, they often think something must be missing. Here's what's missing: the big city label. Everything else is in place. The house was built in 1968 and was completely renovated a few years ago. It features a ranch-style white-painted brick exterior. There's a large open space between the living room and kitchen, a modern open-plan idea applied in a vintage home. Includes a laundry room. Outside, however, it's truly unexpected at this price point. A 25 by 25 workshop is available. That's 625 square feet of enclosed workspace with electricity. Additionally, there's a storage building, a storm shelter, and separate carports on each side. The carport on the west side has sliding doors, perfect for enjoying the cool evening air. The total cost of these structures, believe me, would exceed the price of adding them to a new property, close to school and sports facilities. The town's clinic, churches, and shops on the main street are within walking distance. When you want to go to the big city, the highway is right there. Life in Rush Springs moves at a slow pace, and I say this with praise, not complaint. For $95,000, this much space, this many buildings, this much infrastructure, I think this figure is truly incredible. What do you think? Now let's look at the house with the lowest price on our list. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 468 square feet. Minutes away from Tulsa. The price of our last house was $80,000. Yes, you heard right. Sand Springs. Founded in 1908 by a philanthropist for orphans and widows, it grew along the Arkansas River and is now one of the nearest suburbs of Tulsa, with a population of 20,000. They describe it as the biggest town you've ever seen. There is growth, but the old town atmosphere has not been lost either. So what does this 1926-built bungalow-style house offer for $80,000? Updated flooring, neutral paint colors, a renovated bathroom with a walk-in shower and additional storage, a functional kitchen and laundry connections, covered front porch, large backyard for pets, may offer flexible opportunities for outdoor landscaping or future projects. Estimated annual taxes, $598. That's $50 per month. Digest this number for a second. In some cities, you pay this much for monthly parking. Here, this is the full annual property tax bill for a house. For 168 square feet. So this house isn't big, but that's its strategy. It opens the door for first-time homebuyers. Or for investors, a well-maintained property requiring minimal improvements, ready for tenants with rental income potential. An entry point of $80,000 in Sand Springs represents a truly rare opportunity, both for ownership and rental. Keystone Ancient Forest is just a few minutes away, near a 1,300-acre forest filled with century-old cedar and oak trees. Your morning walk is free. Your view is free. All the amenities of Tulsa are 15 minutes away, so you're escaping the city crowds, but you're not giving up anything. $80,000 for the title deed, your house, and your backyard. That's less than many people's car loan. Don't pass this up without thinking about it. That's it. 7 houses, 1 state. A price range from $194,000 to $80,000. Oklahoma sits there quietly without making a fuss. Along Route 66. Towns, suburbs along the Arkansas River, the watermelon capital of the world, streets with a mining town character. And what they all have in common, a window that the market hasn't learned to price yet, meaning it's still open for you. In this list, there's a house in the middle, and the crystal door handles inside have never been changed since 1925. The annual tax on the house at the end is $598, which wouldn't even cover monthly parking fees in some cities. There are 5 different houses between the two, each designed for a different lifestyle and budget. Which house seems most reasonable to you when compared to the rent you're currently paying? Write in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. Is it that Craftsman house in Stroud or the investment opportunity in Sand Springs? Or that house with a 25 by 25 workshop in Rush Springs? Whichever it is, don't forget to write it down. One of the houses in this video caught your attention. You started doing the math and thought, I wonder, did you say... That maybe is important. Don't ignore it, because such windows seem to remain open. Then suddenly they're closed. Those who act before the market notices, before prices rise, win. At Real Estate Hunter USA, we find and bring you deal houses every week. Literally every week, that no one is talking about, but that everyone should know about. If you're not subscribed to our channel right now, subscribe now. Be the first to know when the next video drops, because these deals don't wait. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Real Estate Hunter USA channel to be the first to know about opportunity homes.